When I first started watching YouTube videos, it was Chris Smooth, first person I ever found on YouTube, and it was Modern Warfare 2. His live commentaries are still, to this day, some of my favorite videos I've ever seen on YouTube. I even go back and watch them sometimes. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Oh god. I am doing a live commentary, by the way. Just shout out to Chris Smooth. What I'm here to talk about is FIFA. And my thoughts on FIFA. So, as some of you may have realized, this FIFA is very polarizing. How did that guy not kill me? You have pros who say it's great, who enjoy Weekend League, who don't mind playing 40 games every week. I mean, if I were a pro, I'd be in the same boat. I mean, you get paid to play a video game and you're really good at it. But then you have pretty much everyone else who says it's not healthy. You know, there are other things to do over the weekend. I think most of you know where I'm going to fall because I only played like one full weekend or one full weekend league this past weekend, and that was when I got Elite 3. And it's just that 40 games is not feasible. I haven't been doing it, but my twin brother, Higgins, has been doing those player reviews. And so let's say 13 hours is the about average of how much time it takes to play Weekend League. 13 hours gets Higgins probably 3 or 4 videos, given how long it takes to edit, to record and all that. And you know, my channel, as a result, has seen huge improvements. Like, I'm talking about some of the biggest gains that I've ever seen. And it's just because I've been putting in the work on something other than Foot Champs. It's not that I've been working any harder. It's just that I've been focusing it more on stuff that really has more of an importance. Now, I know it's not gonna... It means that, like, this upcoming Thursday, I'm not gonna have any sweet packs to open up. And I know some of you guys will be disappointed by that because it's fun seeing people you watch. It's fun seeing them get their pack rewards. Like when I got Inform Jesus from last Weekend League, the monthly rewards, that was pretty sweet. But what I realized was on those two days in a row where I packed icons, Crestbone and Larson, those are some of the worst videos in terms of views that I've had in like the past month. Which is crazy because I assumed, you know, icon in the title. I didn't put one of those crazy faces, but maybe I should have done that. But I assumed that would be like the highest video that would get the most views, but it just doesn't. And it's probably because that was one of the videos where I didn't put as much effort in. I mean, I assumed just put a video with the title icon in a pack and people will watch it. But, you know, you guys are smart. You guys come because Higgins is an absolutely hilarious person. And so I need to that's what I've realized. Just roll with Higgins. While Higgins is still going, while he's still going strong, I don't know how long he'll go strong for. You know, roll with him. But I'm getting off topic anyway. We need to talk about FIFA, the Weekend League. Now, a game like Call of Duty is not perfect, but it is balanced. And when I say balanced, I mean, I shouldn't really say balanced. I should just say it's not assisted. You still do get like this gun assist, aim assist, I should say. But it's not like they shoot for you. In FIFA, there are literally instances where the computer shoots for you. There are literally instances where the computer passes for you. And how can you have a competitive game that is so assisted to the point where you're not in complete control? You're not even in like 85% control. I would say that you control like 75% of the stuff you do. And then, oh, look at me, I'm getting the highlight. Look at me, Mom! I'm on TV! That guy should retire. Well, anyway. Defensively, I've seen this on Reddit too. If you just look at... You can tell who a decent player is on FIFA in the Weekend League because they will not control their center backs. They will not control the majority of the defensive players. And that's not how the game should be. You shouldn't be able to just say, I'm going to completely avoid this whole part of FIFA, of football, defending, because I know that the computer can do it for me. Now, some people will say you still are defending because you're like these good players will utilize the center mid and shut off passing lanes, which is true. But it's not like that's the most difficult thing. It's just go where the pass is coming. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, FIFA, if it's going to be taken as a competitive game in the future, needs to make some changes. Oh, damn it. Because it's just not fun to play 40 games. When you play anything for 13 hours a weekend, for like 4 hours a day, you're going to start to realize its flaws. You could take the most perfect game. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but CSGO is really competitive. Like one of the most competitively balanced games ever made. But if you're playing it for 14 hours a weekend in 3 days, you're going to realize there's some flaws. There's some aspects of the game that could be tweaked, maybe should be tweaked. But then when you have a game that's just, in my opinion, severely flawed like FIFA, it just highlights those faults to an even further degree. Now, another part of the whole FIFA thing that I want to mention is, which I think is more important and which has been brought to light more recently due to microtransactions stemming from the whole Battlefront 2 fiasco, is microtransactions and how they're basically getting kids, well, not even kids, I'm not a kid. You're probably listening to this and you're not a kid. They're getting you hooked on packs. I was thinking about it. They're just basically doing whatever they can to get you addicted to packs. Like, I was playing Weekend League last year. I wasn't even recording it for anything, but I was still playing it because I wanted the packs. I was addicted to the walkout thing. Like, you know oh, you mug. You know the delay, that's what I'm looking for, the delay from last year when you would get a walkout. That would, like, get my heart racing. That was very addictive. I don't think that was intentional, honestly. It was a glitch. But EA are smart. They realized that people like the delay. They saw the reaction they got when a streamer, when anyone influential on YouTube would open a pack and get the delay. So that's why they brought in the flash, guys. And that's why they made it so it's 83. Like, an 83 overall player is not worth more than 2K most of the time. Like, 95% of the time, an 83 rated player is not going to be worth a lot. But anyway, they just knew that if you see the flash, you get addicted to it. You'll say, this is what you'll do. You'll open packs, you'll go, I'll just go till one more flash, just one more flash. And you get an 83 and it's Iker Casillas who walks out, and you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't count. One more flash. They're just playing you. They're playing everyone who opens packs. Even people who don't spend FIFA points. Like, I've never spent FIFA points. They were playing me to make me play Weekend League because I was addicted to 100k packs. And I thought, surely in a 100k pack, I'm going to get something decent. I'm going to get something worth my time, worth 13 hours. Let's take people always do this on Reddit, but I still think it's interesting to think about. Let's take a $10 per hour job. Let's say after tax, that's like 8. Let's say you work 10 hours, so that's $80. $80 after 10 hours, or what did I say? I can't do math. $80 after 8 hours, or 10 hours. Yeah, that's what I said. That's a lot of money. You know? And that's not even one Weekend League. And then a 100k pack is for some reason $20? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, they just get you addicted to the packs. You think you need to play Weekend League? I'm not a fan of it. Like, I didn't play that much this weekend. Didn't play that much the weekend before that. And I had a great time. I'm going to continue this conversation in the next match. I'm realizing that this is basically just a podcast without me having to sit there and be bored. But also at the same time, I do get extremely distracted at times. So that's why if I'm starting a sentence and then I just suddenly go blank, because I'm trying not to die. I'm a very serious Call of Duty player. Don't kill me. Oh no, I'm dead. But anyway, what else I want to talk about is identity in FIFA. Because I also recently just bought PES. It was only $25 on Amazon. And I'm pretty sure some reviews actually gave it a higher rating than what FIFA had. And I haven't completely played every single mode. I still don't really know how everything works because I've only had it for like 2 days. But what I can say so far is I think gameplay is better. I don't think it's drastically better, but I do think that it's an improvement over what FIFA has currently. Look at me, I'm the only 3-bar on the team. But from what I've noticed, passing just seems more fluid. It seems more like a football simulation game as opposed to FIFA, which I would say is arcadey. Now what I would compare that to is Call of Duty and Battlefield, which kind of ironic because Battlefield is EA. But I would say that Battlefield is more of a war simulation. It's not obviously going to be exactly how the war is fought, because what the heck? How did that guy not kill me? What? Anyway, it's not exactly a war simulation because that would just not be fun, or that would be kind of weird. But it's still more accurate than this game. I mean, I run around and jump and do drop shots. That's not how anything works. And so I'd say FIFA is more similar to Call of Duty, whereas Battlefield is more similar to PES. But some people, myself included, would rather have the simulation. Like I'm a big fan of football in general, and I want to emulate what I see on TV, what I see on the weekends. And you can do that to a certain extent with FIFA, but when it becomes competitive and the goal is not create the most beautiful football, it's get the most wins on Weekend League, you start to see the exploits come out. Now, is that a result of flawed gameplay, or is it a result of savvy gamers? Because if you were to take Weekend League but set it onto PES, would it still be the great, still like excellent, realistic football gameplay that you see? Or would some people find some kind of whatever, hacks or exploits, I guess is a better word? Because from what I see on PES, it does look really nice. It looks like a simulation. It looks like a real football game. But there's, like, headers seemed OP. So I don't think that it's fair to say that PES is the outright better game and that's what everyone should play. Because like I said, when you play something for 13 hours in 3 days, consistently every weekend, like these pro players are playing this game, let's see, 13 hours, so that's like 50 hours a month, and they've basically been doing it since over a year. So they've done this, like, some of them probably close to 1,000 hours in a little bit over a year, and that's really just considering Weekend League. So they're gonna find the exploits. People are gonna watch their videos, gonna use the same exploits. No, don't let me die, Mom. And so it's just like, maybe the whole reason that it's gone down the drain, in my opinion, FIFA has, is because it's become competitive. So is that EA's fault, or is that the competitive fault? I'm going to say it's EA's, because if you have... Damn, that was bad aim. I'm going to say it's EA's because if you have a good game, you're going to still find exploits, but it's going to be harder to find them. And FIFA... No, I keep dying, boys. And FIFA just seems to have too many exploits. It's... My main... I already said it. I'm just kind of rambling on it at this point. This is like a podcast. No way. Okay. By the way, this gun is really good. You guys should try it out if you have this game. If you don't have Call of Duty, I would say this is the most fun Call of Duty I've played. Oh, sorry, teammate. Since Modern Warfare 2, honestly. But that could just be because I haven't played it in 5 or 6 years. This is a good comparison. If you were chewing gum, let's compare FIFA to gum. I would say that FIFA has a pretty good taste. It's very sweet. But the thing is, it loses its flavor. Flavor being... Holy crap, that was so bad. Flavor being the actual gameplay itself. Like how good the gameplay is. It loses that flavor really quickly. And the only thing that helps get flavor back to it are the packs, are the content. Because the content is sweet. There's nothing like it on PES. From what I've seen, it's just kind of like a game that I would expect to play on PlayStation 2 in 2006. That's about how much add-on. Woo! Voice crack. Can we get a voice crack counter in here? Podcastville. That was bad, Mom. I should get my mom on this. Oh, what? But there's nothing like there's nothing on FIFA that really adds to the gameplay. I mean, on PES. There's nothing on PES that adds to the content. Dang it. So many people, man. I could have had a trip. So the whole gum analogy, I'm losing my focus here. The whole gum analogy, EA, FIFA doesn't have a lot that's keeping it flavorful. Except the content, which adds intermittent bursts to make it taste good. Whereas PES, I would say, it's not a super strong flavor. Like, it's not crazy, but it's got enough there to last a longer time. Like the flavor by itself. But then it doesn't have content to add more stuff. This is the weirdest analogy I've ever made. I think that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys like these kind of podcast things. I might try to not be so all over the place next time, but you never know. This has been your boy, LT, signing off. And as always, do not forget to spay your pets.